I'm your party director, Rock&Roll Cheri, and you're listening to Shrimp Boat Radio. I hope you're ready to have a good time, because it's time to party in paradise with Todd Sparks.
Let's have a party in paradise.
And here we are again, ladies and gentlemen. It's time to party in paradise. I'm your host, Todd Sparks, along with the lovely, voluptuous Rock&Roll Cheri. Say hello to the good folks, Rock&Roll Cheri.
I like that I'm voluptuous.
You better believe it. She's blonde with big bosoms, and we're partying in paradise. There is so much to talk about, all the way from the PCH to the A1A, from the Florida Keys to the Calgary Stampede, and now we're partying in paradise all over the world, including our good friends in Australia. Hope everybody's having a good time.
Crikey. Is that British? Wait, or is that Australian?
I don't know. I've never had a crikey, but I think I've had it, but I got a shot.
A Vegemite sandwich.
So, ladies and gentlemen, we are recording this show. We record every Monday, Sunday or Monday, depends on if I can wake up. So we're recording on Monday, the 9th of February, and this is big time. All kind of stuff going on. We've got, of course, Valentine's Day coming up, right?
Yes.
Rock&Roll Cheri. This is the week before Mardi Gras, before Fat Tuesday.
Yes.
Parties are breaking out all over the Gulf Coast where we're coming to you from.
My block has not stopped rocking.
My block has not stopped rocking. That's right. My rock has not stopped blocking. So, and we've got that going on. And last night were the Grammy Awards, so that was a big deal for all of us musicians out there. And congratulations to Sam Smith.
Sam Smith took on 4.
Yeah, 3 or 4. I think it's 3.
Yeah, 3 or 4.
Yeah.
I thought it was 4.
Anyway, let's say 4.
At that point, I had gotten back to
Are you a Sam Smith fan?
I do like. I love his music.
Right.
I love his songs. I feel like he definitely takes a lot from Boy George.
Mm-hmm.
I wish that he would kind of
In more
get
ways
his
than
own
one.
identity. No, I mean he's very obviously, and he's his songs, his whole album. He thanked his ex for,
I'm
for
familiar
leaving
with it,
him
right.
and inspiring him to make the album.
That's
so.
right. So it was good. So we've got all kind of stuff going on. So congratulations to all the Grammy winners. We certainly, I thought the show was great, and I got to see all my other shows too. The Walking Dead. It's back on, so everybody can breathe now. It's
Better
fine.
Call Saul.
Better Call Saul, man. Got my Breaking Bad fix back in. Whew, everything's good. Shameless is on Showtime. Digging all that. Yeah. So that's good.
There's a new one called Fresh Off the Boat.
Yeah, don't know that one. No.
It's about an Asian family coming to America. I guess it's like in the 80s or whatever. It comes on, I think, around the time of the Goldbergs or after the Goldbergs. I really enjoy that one.
What's the Goldbergs?
The Goldbergs is another family based in the 80s.
Don't know that one either.
They're a very Jewish family in the 80s or whatever.
This is going to be a great party in paradise for you folks. Kind of get Cheri back on topic here.
I'm sorry.
We have guests in the studio. It's rare that we haven't, and we have 2 tonight.
We have 2.
2 tonight. So it is very exciting. We have Mary Lou Smith, who is the queen of conch, ladies and gentlemen. She's all the folks.
I got to get it out now.
Rock&Roll Cheri has got to get it out.
I got to get it out now.
But Mary Lou blows a conch shell, and that's something that the Conch Republic folks all know about in Key West.
Yes.
So Mary Lou is here, and also the great Jeff Brewer, who is he lives locally. He's originally from North Carolina, but he's a great trop rocker. Just came out with his 2nd CD. So we're so glad to have everybody here. So this is going to be a good time. The party is here. Party is here. So we are in the midst of winter. We are in the midst of winter.
But we're blessed this week. It hasn't felt like it.
It has been great right here in Panama City Beach, Florida, where we're coming to you from, Gulf Coast, USA. So we're going to get it started off with a song off my new album. Not my new album, but the one that will be after that, because all kind of crap's going on around
Title
here.
to be named later.
Title to be named later. The new one's called Summertime Blues. But this is a little reggae piece we put together for you to get the summer going. It's called Summer Man. Goes like this. Enjoy it, y'all.
Good looks, good build, blonde hair, and it's real. Hey girls, he'll show you his all over 10.
He knows what to say, knows what to do, make you feel good for a night or two. Let me introduce you to a summer man. He drives a vintage vet, it's a ragtop of course. He looks so cool driving down the coast to ride shotgun. Girl, there's one demand. He drinks XO, smokes great pot, VIP at all the hot spots. Let me introduce you to a summer man. Came to the coast when he was 18, gonna find his fortune and dreams. The chicks came easy, the money came fast, a good time play and he's part of the cast. Sells drinks by day, himself by night. He's ready to do it again at the morning's light. Plan your work, work your plan. Let me introduce you to a summer man. Now it's been a few years, he still looks fine. Just has to work a little harder to keep himself in time. Whatever happened to the good old rock and roll bands? But he lifts his weights, shines his shoes. Tonight he'll have his pick from one or two. It's getting harder and harder for a summer man. Maui gems, Biscayne slacks, lack of substance, man's style is back. Tell me, friend, where'd you get that spray on tan? Now summer's turned to autumn, our heroes lost the race, but there's 1,000 out there that will take his place. Let me introduce you to a summer man. Came to the coast when he was 18, gonna find his fortune and dreams. The chicks came easy, the money came fast, a good time playing, he's part of the cast. Sells drinks by day, himself by night. He's ready to do it again at the morning's light. Plan your work, work your plan. Let me introduce you to a summer man. He's a summer man. Ooh, summer man. Summer man.
We're so glad you're with us at Party in Paradise, ladies and gentlemen. I'm your host, Todd Sparks, and in the studio with us is a great friend of mine. We've known each other for a long time, longer than we're going to say on the show tonight, but this is one of the nicest people you will ever meet, and she is a very talented person, and we are going to introduce her right now. It's Mary Lou Smith. Mary Lou, how are you?
Oh, I'm just terrific. Great.
Mary Lou is a trop rocker from way back, right? You're a big Jimmy Buffett fan?
You bet.
We're all big Jimmy Buffett fans on this show, and Mary Lou, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to say this right. I have not had one drink. She is the queen of conch. Yes, conch shells. The Conch Republic. That's it.
Well, you say that's it, but you only really get to understand if you're watching the video.
The queen of conch. There is a conch shell in Mary Lou's hands right now. And what Mary Lou is, she actually performs with the conch shell.
You're surrounded by conch on your desk over there.
I am surrounded by conch shells on my desk, and that's why you got to watch
everywhere you
the
look,
video.
there's conch.
There's conch everywhere. There's big conchs, little conchs.
Little conchs.
Everywhere a conch.
Todd, if you had to pick one conch to best represent you,
it's you. So there. Mary Lou performs with conch shells. She actually can blow a conch shell. Yes, I said it. I had to say it. And we can make all kind of jokes, but this is serious stuff, right, Mary Lou? It's serious stuff.
She takes blowing conchs very seriously.
No, this is there's a history to it, and there's a kind of almost a half religion to it. And tell us a little bit how you got started doing this, Mary Lou.
During the first St. Andrew's Day Mardi Gras parade, I met Captain Scuba. He was selling conch shells on the side of Beck Avenue.
Cool.
And we got to talking, and I got to know him, and Ended up buying a conch shell from him, and it's, by the way, it's a queen conch shell.
Okay.
Okay.
So that's a type
so
of
not
conch.
just any conch
Right,
will work.
it's Strombus gigas.
There's a scientific
And again,
name
we've
in
got to
there.
write that down to joke about that later.
Strombus gigas.
It's the queen conch shell, and that's why I got the nickname Queen of Conch, and it kind of stuck.
Well, that's it. Well,
That's
and
great. It's
because
fitting.
you're also great at it. I mean, we do a lot of festivities around here, and you're always you're celebrity, really.
They're finally paying me.
There you go. That's the main
woo!
thing. We're trying to get that on this show. But anyway, you go to, like, I know the Blessing of the Fleet and things like that. You do all
Right.
kind of stuff like that.
Yes. Beach weddings.
Beach weddings.
Opening up parties.
Oh, and you can actually talk to Mary Lou and book her through her website.
queenofconch.com.
That's right.
Spell it right, or it takes you to a whole nother website.
That's a whole nother deal. But Mary Lou, the conch thing, we were talking before we got on the show, on the air. There's a history to it that even goes, how did they start blowing conch shells? And
Well,
what
actually,
was the deal?
it was used as a way to communicate. Way back
Island
when.
islands or?
Right, if there was a wreck or if there was a shipwreck.
Really?
Yeah, they would sound the conch and let the pirates know to come get it.
Bingo.
go.
There you go. That
In
makes a
lieu
lot
of
of sense.
smoke signals.
Well, let's,
Yeah.
don't have all that wood to burn.
Exactly. A little more
Perfect.
efficient.
Okay, so you got the conch shell. You started, Captain Scuba kind of got you started
Captain
doing
Scuba,
it right here,
right.
beautiful Panama City Beach.
Yep.
Now you have been doing that all this time, and that took you to Key West,
Yes, Key West.
where our friends are down there. And
Hello, everybody.
all the
I'm
keys,
coming back.
because they have a conch shell contest, a blowing
Every year.
contest every year.
This will be the 53rd year.
Wow, that's amazing.
It's to keep the tradition of the Conch Republic alive.
Ah.
And
Hallelujah.
Kids get in it.
Okay.
Anybody can get in it. They have groups that perform. They judge you on length, loudness, and originality.
Okay.
Okay. We're way too nasty on this
I
show.
have water
Stop it.
today. You're welcome, and I'm behaving.
Okay. So there's kids, and you won the contest. You are the winner of the contest.
In 2013,
And-
I won first place from the women's division.
That's the deal, because you're a woman. You won the women.
Yeah, I won
So
the
we
women.
have the winner of the contest right here. We've got pictures. We're going to put it on the air, and we're going to put it on our website for you, on
Yes.
the Party in Paradise website.
Yes,
So you
I'll
see
get,
all the stuff that Mary
I'll
Lou
actually
has
get
done.
up and do some work in a minute.
It's fascinating. She's got ribbons. You won ribbons,
Couple red ribbons.
and you have this is the conch blowing
Now, which one did you blow to win?
Oh, Buffett right here.
Okay. Oh, you named it Buffett.
Yeah, that's Buffett.
So you blow Buffett often.
Right. You can tell by the lipstick.
You know what? I thought that was what I was gonna ask.
now.
It's got a ring around the.
Jimmy, get a close in here, folks. I've got the award here.
Each shell makes a different sound depending on the size. And the main thing I do, and that Captain Scuba taught me, is the sunset ceremony.
Let's.
Now
hear
that's
the,
what we.
Yes, I like that,
Mary Lou does that a lot,
and I've seen that.
and it's fantastic.
I've seen her do it.
Well, it's fantastic.
She's done it at a show of yours before. Yeah.
Can you do it for us today?
Sure.
Let's do it.
Let's pretend it's sunsetting.
Okay, let me get Buffett over here.
Okay.
Yeah.
There we go. I'm going to help you. I don't
That's-
want to. Yes. Yeah.
Okay, so I learned this from Captain Scuba, and he learned it from a guy in Belize named Philip. And he said, you blow from the heart and with feeling,
Right.
and you blow to give glory to the Creator. And this is what you're
cool.
supposed to say. When the sun rise, the man above gives you another day. For who you are and what you're worth, you do your best. When the sun sets, you owe him tribute and salute 4 times for good luck and good health. When the sun first touches the water, blow once.
Yeah.
And when it's halfway down, blow again. 3/4, blow the 3rd time. I'll keep it short. the sun is all the way down, save the wind, man, and
Blow your hardest. Yeah, Mary Lou. Yeah. Man, Mary Lou, that's fantastic. And I just love, that's a great note, too. On the count.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
It sounds great. Sounds great.
Do you want to hear another one?
You better believe it. That's what I was going to ask you,
Oh,
which is a good
way
one.
ahead of me.
What's another one's name?
Okay.
it. I'll
Let's
let
do
you
this one.
pick it.
I got the one here in front of me.
All right. I hope I can do this one now.
Is it tough?
What's that one?
Well, it's just a small one. Let's see.
Okay. Okay.
That's nice.
Yeah.
That's like a little jazzy. That's like a jazzy. Yeah.
Little New Orleans comp.
Yeah,
right there.
that's get the bourbon.
Good idea.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll name this
Nolans.
Yeah. Name it
Call it
jazz.
Crawdaddy. Call it
Good
Crawdaddy.
Lord.
one.
What?
Buffett.
We gotta blow. Never mind.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
All right.
Mary Lou, so when is the conch blowing contest?
It's always the first Saturday in March.
Okay.
So this year it's March 7th.
Okay. March 7th, 2015. And where is it in Key West?
It's at the oldest house,
Okay.
which is on Duval Street, and it's a historical home.
Okay.
And it's the foundation that keeps it going. It's called the Old Island Restoration Foundation.
Cool.
Okay.
All our Key
And they
West folks
sponsor
know
it,
that. Yeah.
And they give tours of the home, and then in the backyard is where they have the contest, because they have a stage, and they have restrooms, and they have lots of beautiful flowers and plants. So it's
I
very
Oh,
bet.
great. Yeah, they
tropical
probably go
setting.
all out.
I
Yeah.
bet.
Yeah,
That's
it's
great.
really great.
Well, that's
a
a
lot of people come to it.
Another reason to visit Key West, March the 7th.
Hey, I'm all about it.
Right.
Everybody come
At noon.
at noon time.
High noon.
Okay.
At high noon. Queenofconch.com. Mary Lou can do your next
That's
show,
right.
folks.
Booker.
She'll fly anywhere. She doesn't care. She travels.
Yeah, have conch will travel.
Have
That's my
conch will
motto.
travel. Man, I knew that girl. Okay, anyway. Mary Lou, thank you so much for being on the show.
It's been great. Thanks for
Fantastic.
having
It's a
me.
party in paradise. And if you, on my album cover, Party in Paradise, Mary Lou is on it. Yeah, she's on the Party in Paradise album cover. So there it is. Thanks, folks. Thank you, Mary Lou, so much.
Thank you.
Okay.
Came up here from Dan Island to see what he could see. Wanted to feel all the seaside beats, live the opportunity. Walks the beach with no shoes on his feet, board shorts and his dreads. Moves to sounds of nature all around, island rhythms in his head. Come meet the bongo man, brings the mango rhythm to life. He'll be percussing you and me with a calypso beat if we don't move to do what's right. Come meet the bongo man, he's our brother on our side. Dance in the sand and we'll make our stand. Bongo man, take your ride. White as sugar, blue as sky, that's what he wants to see. Keeping it the way the good Lord made it, it's our responsibility. So he smiles and sees for himself as he starts his sea breeze day. Feeling the love of God's sunlight, singing a song for nature's way. Come meet the bongo man, brings the mango rhythm to life. He'll be percussing you and me with a calypso beat if we don't move to do what's right. Come meet the bongo man, he's our brother on our side. Dance in the sand and we'll make our stand. Bongo man, take your ride. sand and we'll make our stand. Bongo man, take your ride. Dance in the sand and we'll make our stand. Bongo man, take your ride. Take your ride.
Now, see, what we need to do, Rock and Roll Cheri, is go down to Key West.
I am all
and
about it.
cheer Mary Lou on.
I am all about it.
I don't know what our schedule's like, but, man, we ought to try to figure that out.
Well, I know you're gigging the week after, and then the week after we have
there's a lot of travel in March,
yeah,
but that's all right.
We have the Gumbo Festival in Jacksonville, Florida.
On the 14th.
And then we have the Wing Festival in Georgia, the Georgia Wing Fest.
That's right. It's called the Georgia Wing
Festival.
Festival.
Wing Fest in Albany, Georgia, the 21st.
And that's with the band. That's with Shrimbo Cowboys.
Yeah. So, I mean, if we can swing it, I'm all about it. You know, I'll have party, we'll travel.
So but all of our friends in Key West.
Yeah, please. If we don't
Reverend
get to
Gueco,
go. Chris and Danny.
And everybody
Yes.
down there, whoever's down there, go to the conch blowing festival and meet Mary Lou.
Harry, go check her out.
Yeah, she's really great people.
Yeah.
And so we got that's all good fun stuff, and now we're kind of leading in.
If we get to go, we need to see Mayor Gonzo.
Yeah. That's
yeah,
right.
I've never got to meet her, and I've really wanted to. So
Sure.
I hear great things about her all the time. I really would like to meet her.
You better believe it.
Yeah. So
She's great people.
I want to
too.
go. I want to go.
Probably get some of our other folks going with us down there.
Yeah.
That'd be all right. Have a big old party bus or something.
Oh my God, I would love that.
That would be fun stuff.
Take my Dramamine first, though.
Maybe Jimmy can film it because we ain't even said hello to Jimmy.
I'm sorry.
Jimmy,
we've been
we got so much going on.
distracted.
Funky Jimmy Duncan, he's
Magic fingers.
He is taping everything. Say hello to the good folks there, Rock and Roll Jimmy. No, that's Funky Jimmy Duncan. Sorry.
Yeah, Rock and Robin over here. Do we say taping anymore, or is it filming?
Filming, videoing, digitally doing it. We're digitally doing it.
We're doing it.
So see, now we want a big shout out to all of our radio stations.
Yes.
2 new ones, Beachfront Radio
and Beach Life Radio. I'm sorry.
Well, I'm going to get to it there, just if I could.
I'm sorry.
But big shout out. We want to thank you guys for putting Party in Paradise on the air. Always go to our Facebook page, Party in Paradise, whatever it is. It's facebook.com.
It's radio show Party in Paradise.
There it is. That's the Facebook, and then the partyinparadise.com. We have the new website that Rock and Roll Cheri has put together.
Yes, which is thepartyinparadise.com.
That's right.
And on Twitter, it's at Radio Show PIP.
So you can go there, and we should give a shout out to all of our radio stations. But those are our new guys, and thank you so much. And of course, Beach Life Radio has called Rock and Roll Cheri, Rock and Robin.
That Larry.
And I have been
dragging
her butt up and down the road
all weekend.
So I've had a great time with it, Larry. Thank you.
And thanks, Larry.
Yeah.
And if you're checking out websites, go to oirf.org. That's the Old Island Restoration Federation, Foundation.
Yeah.
Federation.
Foundation.
I can't read my own writing.
.org.
I'm sorry. Yeah. oirf.org. They're the ones that they're big sponsors of the conch blowing contest and everything.
Yeah, that Mary Lou wanted to give a shout out to.
And you can actually click on the conch blowing contest on their website, and it'll bring up pictures of Mary Lou.
That's right. Her picture is the picture.
Yeah, it's on there
for the conch blowing contest.
Yeah, so I wanted
that is Mary Lou.
Since we're doing social media and everything, I wanted to mention that
That's
too.
right. So I guess maybe we ought to get to Key West.
Yeah, let's
we know
leave this town.
We know we're going to Jacksonville, Florida for the Gumbo Fest with the parrot heads in natural settings.
Yes.
The Finns, as they call themselves. And then we're going to Albany, Georgia to eat some chicken wings.
I'm really excited about that.
The Georgia Wing Fest.
I will try gumbo, but I'm really excited about the wings.
Oh, man. See, those are my 2 favorite foods.
I know they are.
Gumbo
I get them for you all the time.
and wings. And how could this get any better? What a year. What a year. That's what I'm talking about. So, and the main thing, come to Panama City Beach, where we are here. This is where we do the show. 27th and 28th of February.
Yes.
I will be doing the Party Doctor show at Pineapple Willie's, where it all started for me. So it is, do not bring the children. They are not invited.
Get a sitter.
8 p.m. Central Time, show starts. Come on. So it's time to get out of town. We're leaving town. It's from the Gulf of Mexico album. Let's go, folks. Get this party going. Go on now.
I'm leaving town. I'm heading down to a sunshine holiday. All winter I've been waiting, I've been anticipating a beach town getaway. Can't wait to see that city limit sign in my rearview mirror, leave these blues behind. So I'm leaving town, I'm heading down to a sunshine holiday. It's been a long, slow winter with nothing for a beach boy to do except to dream of waves and barefoot days in beachside rendezvous. Huddled by a fire, drinking warm cider has been driving me out of my mind. Before my spirit sags, see I'm packing my bag and I'm driving to the bright sunshine. So I'm leaving town, I'm heading down to a sunshine holiday. All winter I've been waiting, I've been anticipating a beach town getaway. Can't wait to see that city limit sign in my rearview mirror, leave these blues behind. I'm leaving town, I'm heading down to a sunshine holiday. Heading down to a sunshine holiday. All winter I've been waiting, I've been anticipating a beach town getaway. Can't wait to see that city limit sign in my rearview mirror, leave these blues behind. So I'm leaving town, I'm heading down to a sunshine holiday. Filled up the tank, cruise by the bank, robbed them with my debit card. Return my car south, there ain't no doubt I'm not stopping till I hit a sandbar. I'm leaving town, I'm heading down to a sunshine holiday. All winter I've been waiting, I've been anticipating a beach town getaway. Can't wait to see that city limit sign in my rearview mirror, leave these blues behind. I'm leaving town, I'm heading down to a sunshine holiday. Yes, I'm leaving town, I'm heading down to a sunshine holiday. Yes, I'm leaving town, I'm heading down to a sunshine holiday. I'm leaving town, I'm heading down to a sunshine holiday.
All right, leaving town, getting somewhere, got to go.
Hoping it's Key West.
Key West, but we know there's a few places.
Yes.
And then we're going to come back here for the summer, and we're going to be performing at the barn at the Wicked Will all summer long. Todd Sparks and the Shrimp Boat Cowboys. We're going to 13, 14-week run. I can't even remember, but it's going to be a long time. We're going to do 2 shows a night, 5 nights a week for 13 weeks, I think it is. Whew, I'm tired already. Need a drink.
Well, they'll have that there.
They will. And some ribs and some chicken.
Some moonshine.
They got moonshine.
Oh, my
It's good.
gosh.
The Wicked Will. We appreciate y'all. Come on out. Yeah, make your plans, though. Panama City Beach. Spend some time on our beautiful beaches and come see us.
Oh, yes. Come see us. Absolutely.
So we're going to Mary Lou. We want to thank Mary Lou for being in this segment of the show.
Very much.
Now we got Jeff Brewer coming up too very shortly.
And we got pictures on our social media of Mary Lou.
Mary Lou,
Yes.
you better believe it.
So-
Us had a nice picture of Rock&Roll Cheri, Mary Lou, and myself. That was very nice. We appreciate all that. And we got her. She had all these different conch shells.
Lots of different. The different sizes make different sounds.
Yeah, so she only played the 2.
I didn't know that.
You heard the 2, but she actually had 4. So you can watch the video, which is, tell them our channel real quick.
All right, you can go to on YouTube.com, and then it's / Todd Sparks, and then the number 1.
That's
Todd
it,
Sparks 1.
All right, sounds good. All right. I guess we appreciate the Wicked Wheel for being our sponsor for this segment of the show. So I guess we're gonna bring on Cousin. Come on, Buford. Let's hear it, buddy.
Hey, I'm Buford Calhoun. I'm on TV. Hey, I want to tell y'all about this wicked good Wicked Wheel chicken. People ask me all the time. I say, Buford, tell me something. What makes that Wicked Wheel chicken taste so good? Well, I'm gonna tell you. T is for some tender braised chicken. L, we show our chickens some love. At the Wicked Wheel, we take all these tasty spices and these fresh herbs and put it all over our chicken. C, we take special care of our chicken right here at the Wicked Wheel. We use cottonseed oil for a light, flavorful taste when we fry up that chicken. TLC, that's a secret like wicked good chicken right here at the Wicked Wheel. I'm Cousin Buford, y'all come see us now.
We were playing in the sand, rum and coke were well in hand one summer night. Fireworks came into play, Darren brought a big display, oh what a sight. What could happen? We had fireworks and rum. What could happen? This was sounding pretty dumb. My girl and I were having fun, dancing in the setting sun to a local band. My ex-wife came walking in, started up her shit again, and it hit the fan. What could happen? What could possibly go wrong? What could happen? We'll find out before too long. I knew I'd won that lottery. Now I can't find that blasted ticket. Once again it's happening to me. After a long day at work, I thought I needed time to twerk at a local bar. Lived a mile away, so I stayed real late and danced and played. It was not that far. What could happen? Well, those blue lights followed me. What could happen? I had two clothes, one eye to see. What could happen? I stayed between those lines. I could not afford the consequence, could not afford those fines. What could happen? It all turned out okay. What could happen? I learned something new that day. What could happen? I guess it's pretty plain to see. If it's happening to someone wrong, it's happening to me. What's the worst that can happen? I mean, what could possibly go wrong? Hey, watch this. I mean, after all, what could happen?
All right, folks, we got a treat here in the studio. My good buddy Jeff Brewer's in the house. Say hello to everybody, Jeff.
Hello, everybody.
That's it.
Very nice to be here. A funny thing happened.
Oh my God.
Ladies and gentlemen, we call him Henny Youngman in places. No, Jeff Brewer is he's a buddy of mine. We've been buddies for a long time, and it's great to have you here, Jeff. Jeff has a new CD out that is great that I really enjoy. You got 2 out, but I really like this one. Jeff, tell your story, man. Where you come from and how'd you get into the music and all that good stuff?
Well, I've been playing guitar for really forever, you know, since the 10 or 11 years old. And
so about 15 years.
Yeah, about 15 years.
Okay.
2001, 2002.
Right.
In 2001 or 2002, I got laid off from my job up in Atlanta.
Okay.
And I realized that, you know, I was scrambling. I had a mortgage and 2 kids and trying to figure out, you know, how to. And I said, well, maybe I should play guitar. And so I kind of got into it. And then a few things happened later. And in 2004, moved down here. And the trop rock world down here in Panama City just embraced Jeff and the Camaros, and it has taken off from there.
And it really has, folks. Jeff plays up and down the coast, the Gulf Coast here. All the Parrot Head clubs love him up in here, as well as he's got some cool bars he plays and beach bars. And if you haven't heard Jeff, you got to hear him. That's the deal. You mentioned the trop rock thing. What brought you to the trop rock side of it? We all have that story.
Well, you know, in the 80s and 90s, you know, the music that you listen to, there was a lot of Buffett. I saw Buffett with a broken leg in 1980-something.
Yeah.
80-something. And down here, it just kind of fit. What really happened was when I was in the 1990s, I was living in Tifton, Georgia.
Sure.
Small town.
I-75.
Yeah, I-75.
Yep.
The men are men and the sheep are scared.
Can't find the sheep. Can't find the friggin' sheep.
And,
Need a sheep. Can't find one.
A buddy of mine, an old guy friend of mine, said, Jeff, you know, you play some old country music real good, and you play this Caribbean thing. You need to write a song or something and call it Country Caribbean or Caribbean Country or something like that. And it was just kind of a, yeah, you know, that's a pretty good idea. It's just to try to mix, you know, trop rock music with, and I didn't know the term trop rock at that time, you know, that then it was just kind of Caribbean music and there was country music. And so adding steel drums to a Willie Nelson song, those kind of things is kind of how it took off.
Right.
And again, moving down here was when it all just really opened up. Hooking up with you helped me a lot early on. You got me some good gigs, and then hooking up with them darn parrot heads.
That's the deal.
You know, those parrot heads, they like
those
it.
darn parrot
Those
heads.
flockers.
Darn flockers.
Well, man, you do a great job. I mean, you cover some Buffett tunes on your live show that, I mean, nobody else does. Nobody else does them like Jeff. It's fantastic. Okay, so you mentioned writing songs. I'm a songwriter. Right. You're a songwriter. I like to ask songwriters, how do you do it? Do you have a...
I tell you.
Okay.
I'll tell you there.
There you go.
I'll tell you. Not so fast.
Not. Hold it there.
When I try to write songs, I can't. For instance, this CD, I was hoping to get this CD finished by the end of last summer.
Right.
I really was. And in May and June and July, I was working at it. I was working too hard. Okay, I got to write something. And I was writing a bunch of really bad stuff, you know. And then I realized that it wasn't going to happen by the end of the summer, so I set my sights on early spring. And just a few things happened along the way that just went on a cruise, and I was looking at this moon out on somewhere in the Caribbean, and I was looking at this beautiful full moon in September or so, and said, you know, I'm somewhere in the Caribbean. This is where I want to be. So there's a great song on there called Somewhere in the Caribbean.
It is. Great tune.
A few weeks later, something happened at work, and there's some kind of lady was trying to bring her drama in, you know, at my real job, and I just said, nope, not my circus, not my monkeys. And so somehow, you know, I'd heard that before, so that's a pretty good song there.
See?
That one.
So
and
that's
it all just happened. I wrote that whole song while it worked that day, really.
Because she just wouldn't stop.
She just wouldn't stop. She kept on going on and on.
She just kept inspiring me.
Yes.
Money make the monkey dance.
Oh, yeah. See, so you're one of those guys that gotta let it flow.
Yeah, gotta
Yeah.
let it flow.
You gotta
If
let
you
it
work
flow.
at it too hard, when I try to, it's like, okay, I'm gonna write a song today.
Yeah.
It's not gonna happen.
See, I can't do that
just-
either.
right, it's
And
just
I
not
know
gonna
guys that can, and
Yeah.
more power to them.
Mm-hmm.
Boy, but that's that formula writing, that thing. I can't do that. I got to feel it like that.
And you'll be in the car or something, and you'll hum a little tune. You know, well, that could be something.
Car is always a great place to write. for
It
me.
really is.
Yeah.
And I go through so many iterations. I'm sure you do too. I write a song and I listen to it in the car. For some reason, being in the car is that perfect spot. I can listen, like you. I've got
Yeah.
my headphones. I got good studio monitors. I got big studio monitors, little studio monitors. But something about listening to it in the car on the road, I can say, well, that part, need to change that
That's
part.
right.
But that part sounds good. Well, maybe if I do this and maybe if I do that. And the next thing you know, you got a song that, well, in my opinion, they're great songs.
Well, let me tell
I
you.
don't know about yours,
and
but I like them.
The secret to it is you got to love it first, because nobody else is going to love it if we.
That's right.
That's the deal.
That's right.
And that's another thing about being a songwriter. You've got to really to love it. And usually, I know I'm my own worst critic. I will tear
Yes.
myself apart.
Yes.
Yeah.
And of course, Brenda will ride in the car.
Your
with
lovely
me.
wife.
My lovely wife
Yeah.
will listen to this song a million times too, and she'll get to the point, are you playing that again? You've only played it 100 times in the last week.
I hear that crap too.
So it gets to
That's
the time,
not-
and she asked me when this CD finally got made and everything got mailed to me back, and she said, well, I guess I've heard it, but I've never really heard them all at once. I've just been hearing
Yeah.
them for the last year and a half.
See, one at a time.
Yeah, one at a time.
Because we can only
Over,
write them one at a time. Yeah.
over and over and over again.
That's so cool. Now, you've got, when folks hear this, we're recording this on a Monday. We always record on a Monday. But we've got, folks will be listening to it all week long.
All week long.
Great.
You have, in beautiful Panama City Beach, you have CD release party coming up.
I sure do.
It's this week, right?
This Friday night, Friday the 13th.
Yes, nothing can go wrong
What
there.
could happen?
What could happen? The name of the album, What Could Happen?
And so on Friday the 13th, really kind of sponsored by the Panama City Parrot Head Club, we'll have
Beautiful.
our CD release party. It's also the night of Mardi Gras, the first of 2 nights of Mardi
Right.
Gras down there. So again, what could possibly go
possibly
I
wrong?
think
go
I think
wrong?
a third album may be coming
It
from
really
that night.
Okay, it did go wrong. Maybe it did go wrong.
There you
Well,
go.
in answer to that question,
Or I'm
That's
not
the third one.
Or I'm not telling you what went wrong. I'm holding. So it's where's the party? Where?
The party's at Runaway Island, right on Panama's beach.
That's right. The beautiful new restaurant.
Sure, just a
and
little.
if you're traveling, come here because New Orleans is crazy. You can't even get a room there.
Right.
yeah.
Panama City Beach is becoming one of the best Mardi Gras destinations in the country. So get your butt on an airplane. Southwest flies here, Delta. We love you. Come on.
Hey.
Yep.
Come see Jeff this Friday night, Runaway Island on the beach, Panama City Beach. But now, if you can't get to Panama City Beach, Jeff has a .com.
There is a way to get this CD.
There's a way to get it. Tell them,
So
Jeff.
first of all, the easy way is to go into jeffandthecamaros.com. You can do
Okay,
that. That's
that's
easy
right.
enough. You can also go to Amazon or iTunes or Shopify, or not Shopify, but
Spotify.
Something
You can stream
Now
it.
someone's going
Maybe
to invent
Shopify.
Shopify and take the money
You get up
for
in
it.
that fire.
eMusic, something like that. You can get off of there too. Go to my Facebook page and hit that darn like button.
There you go.
Because
That's
I just
right.
figured out what you do. I just
Well,
figured
that's-
out. See,
Wait,
he's
don't.
got like
Nope. I don't know what you're talking
10,000
about.
likes on his Facebook
That's right.
page, and I've got like 400,
we're
and we
very
started them
fortunate.
on the same day.
Very fortunate. Well, but do that for Jeff. Go to his Facebook.
He will
Change the
message
subject.
the
He changed
yeah.
the subject.
Je- it's you go to Jeff.
What subject?
It's Jeff and the Camaros.
Dot com.
Okay. .com. But the Facebook page is Jeff Brewer, though, right?
Oh no, the Facebook page.
Is Jeff and the
Camaros.
Camaros.
Okay. That's right.
I just went there.
That's right.
There you go.
Yeah,
Hit the like.
I went there and took some photos.
And now wait a minute before we go. Tell them about your band, because that's a funny story.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Are we telling it?
Yeah, he's telling it. He's got to build up to it. This is the grand pause.
Okay.
Yeah.
So,
Well,
all right. So back in the early 2000s, when I first started doing this again, started doing this by myself, and it was just one day I decided to bring my laptop up to the local little bar up in Atlanta, Jimmy Mac's,
Right.
and played Brown Eyed Girl or something like that with background music, and everybody laughed and danced. I got tips. People said, man, you need to do that. All right, so at that point, I was still just going by Jeff Brewer, but some guy said, a buddy of mine, John No Ties, said, Jeff, you know, you play this good country music, this Caribbean country music. You need to change your name to Travis Jeffrey and the Camaros, because the Camaros is a nice kind of redneck
rolls
country,
off the
you know, and I was a little hesitant about changing my name.
Yeah,
I didn't want people to say, "Hey, Travis," and I wouldn't turn around, you know, at this stage of life, and a little late to be changing names and things like that. So I went on.
Required to by law.
Federal marshals.
I went on with Jeff Brewer and the Camaros. All right. Then they had the big party at Jimmy Mac's up in Marietta, Georgia, and they had a big party, and the Budweiser people couldn't fit Jeff Brewer and the Camaros on the sign because there's so many letters there, and they just said Jeff and the Camaros, and they had it on this big Budweiser banner, you know, as big as that, one of those kind of things.
And now you are forever stamped.
That's it, Jeff and the Camaros.
Jeff and the Camaros. JeffandTheCamaros.com, Jeff and the Camaros Facebook.
That Facebook.
We're going out with Caribbean Country.
Caribbean Country. That's how it all began.
There you go.
Here.
Mr. Jeff Brewer.
Thank you, Todd.
Thank you, buddy.
I grew up listening to old Hank Williams. Glenn Campbell really gave me a thrill. Then somehow I found my way down here to Margaritaville. And so I visited the ocean and a whole new world opened up to my point of view. Right now I'm so mixed up, you could say my music's confused. I am Caribbean country, changing every day. Don't ask where I come from, and don't ask where I'll stay. I wear my hat on the beach now, I drink my beer from a can. If I'm really happy, I got my toes in the sand. Listen to that good old rock and roll. It doesn't matter to me, the record's Led Zeppelin soul. I am Caribbean country, changing every day. Who knows where I come from, and who knows where I'll stay. I drive my truck on the beach now, steel drums in a band. If I'm really happy, I got my toes in the sand. Rap music, disco, heavy metal, hip-hop, grunge. I hate that stuff. I can't take it anymore. You give me Willie Nelson and Jimmy Buffett, mix that together, and that's the best music ever made. That's the kind of music the Camaros love to make.
Right, Jeff Brewer, Caribbean Country. What a nice guy, man.
Oh my God, so nice.
Yeah. We've had two great people on the show today.
It's very
fantastic.
I don't think we've stopped laughing.
We haven't. That's what it's all about. We have a good time whether y'all do or not. That's the deal.
It's our paradise.
That's our paradise, baby. So, see, that's we had the Grammys. Now we've had Mary Lou.
Yeah.
We've had Jeff. We've got Valentine's coming up.
Grammys, Mary Lou. They're
very
so
close.
So connected.
Very close.
It's not even funny.
No. So, all this is, and we're doing the festivals. We're doing the Party Doctor show. Where are we going?
Oh, we're going. Okay.
Oh, Gumbo.
We're going to the Gumbo Festival in Jacksonville, Florida.
Right.
To play for the Parrot Heads there.
Right.
So the Parrot Heads in natural settings.
Right.
And then we're going to the Wing Fest, Georgia. Right. I'm sorry, I keep saying just Wing Fest. It's the Georgia Wing Fest.
Yeah, just the whole state.
Yes.
Whole state of Georgia is going to be there.
Everybody bring me some wings.
Bringing wings. There's going to be tastings and all kind of good stuff. And we're going to be there. Todd Sparks, the Shrimp Boat Cowboys. And this is off my Party in Paradise album because I'm hungry. It's called Paradise Cafe. Play a little bit of Cheri.
Brewing up some coffee, brewing up some tea, brewing up a party where the babe meets the sea. Oysters on the half shell, a lover's delight, a pearl of wisdom in every bite. Fresh fish for filet daily, they were swimming the day before. Bygone pictures are on the wall, boys and girls on the bathroom door. We got shrimp and grits for breakfast with the homemade pig preserves. The shucker's done come and hung over again. I swear that boy is getting on my last nerve. For lunch it's the oyster poor boys. We got the gumbo and the boiling pots. Yes, love crab cakes, sandwiches. Man, that is the spot. Wash it down with a cold sweet tea. Some souls like a beer. We got tourists hang around for 2 or 3 while locals have to rush on out of here. Said y'all come on in, everybody's welcome. Our sweet hostess will find you a seat. We ain't at all fancy, but we'll get you something good to eat. We open early for breakfast. You get 3 good squares a day. Where the river meets the ocean, welcome to the Paradise Cafe. Reservations, you can't fax, text, or email. The lines form early, they go past our little vision well. Our menu is on a chalkboard, grilled hooper and snapper fried light, hush puppies and some good coleslaw, fried shrimp for the little tykes. Seems we're busy most every night. Thank the Lord our business is strong. Serving good food to good folks. That's why we've been open so long. Y'all come on in, everybody's welcome. Our sweet hostess will find you a seat. We ain't at all fancy, but we'll fix you something good to eat. We open
That's right. Gumbo, wings. I put it all in that song.
And crab cakes.
Crab cakes. Rock&Roll Cheri likes crab cakes.
I love me some crab
And
cakes.
it's Mardi Gras.
It is Party Gras.
Coming up to Mardi Gras. Well, we had Party Gras.
We did. I'm sorry. I like it.
Don't be messing with
I know.
people.
I'm sorry. That's my fault. I like it so much, though, and I like the whole Party in Paradise theme that I just adapted my Mardi Gras
The
to it.
Rockers have their own little Mardi Gras to start the Mardi Gras celebration.
I'm borrowing it.
In New Orleans, Louisiana, on Bourbon Street, called Party Gras. And we want to get invited next year. Somebody invite us next year. We want to come. Let us stay with y'all. Because we po.
We don't snore.
A young blonde was on vacation in Louisiana. She wanted a pair of genuine alligator shoes in the worst way, but was very reluctant to pay those high prices that the local vendors charge. After becoming very frustrated, I'm telling this.
I'm sorry.
After becoming very frustrated with the no-haggle attitude of those Cajun coon-asses, the blonde shouted, maybe I'll just go out and catch my own alligator so I can have a pair of those shoes at a reasonable price. The Cajun said, well, by all means, little lady, maybe you'll luck out and catch yourself a big one. So determined, the blonde turned and headed for the swamp. Set on catching herself a big old gator. Later in the day, the shopkeeper's driving home. His name Boudreaux.
Of course. Why wouldn't it be?
And he spots a young woman standing waist deep in the water. She had a shotgun in her hand. And just then he sees a big old huge 9-foot alligator swimming quickly toward her. He's very curious, stops his truck. She takes aim, kills the alligator, and with a great deal of effort, hauls that thing up on the swamp bank. Laying nearby were several more dead alligators. She had a harvest. So the old Cajun boy, he's amazed. How can this little old blonde city gal kill all these things? And he walks up to her. He said, why, little miss, did you kill all these alligators? She said, yes, I killed all these alligators, damn it, and not one of them has any shoes on.
Oh, my God. Oh, let's just do Party in My Piro. I can't.
What?
I have
It's
nothing
Mardi
for that.
Gras. It's Mardi Gras.
Oh, my God.
Here's another one from Party in Paradise. What we going to party in?
My Piro.
My Piro, you might as well go on now.
It's a party in my Piro, just my baby and me. Bayou on Saturday night, Louisiana loving make you feel just right. Take my baby down to Mama Po, get her some of that good gumbo. Put in some rice, fill up the bowl, a couple of beers, man, we got to go. It's a party in my Piro, just my baby and me. Bayou on Saturday night, Louisiana loving make you feel just right, it feels right. Doing things that make the gators blush, screaming like a nutria, honey hush. Put a Piro on the levee, get over the hump. Doing things that make the largemouth jump. It's a party in the Piro, baby and me. Bayou on Saturday night, Louisiana loving make you feel just right, just right. That's right. Got to get her home before her papa know. So put buckshot in my little Piro. Oh my shot, just for one more kiss. Praying that shotgun miss. It's a party in my Piro, just my baby and a meal. Bayou on Saturday night, Louisiana loving make you feel just right. Bayou on Saturday night, Louisiana loving make you feel just right. Yes, the Bayou on Saturday night, Louisiana loving make you feel just right. Yes, the Bayou on Saturday night, Louisiana loving make you feel just right.
Happy Valentine's, happy Mardi Gras. It's been a party in paradise, ladies and gentlemen, for Rock&Roll Cheri.
Woo!
I'm Todd Sparks. We will see you next week on Party in Paradise.
Thanks for joining us this week right here on Shrimp Boat Radio. I hope you had a great time with Todd. I know I did. We'll catch you next time as we continue this party in paradise.